Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Ellis here with part 2 of our spiral snake. If you remember, we started with a paper plate and I told you it would be best to work on the back. We put a little dot here and then drew a spiral with our pencil and then went over it with black crayon. And I told you this is the tail and this is the head, so we put some eyes and little nostrils for our snake. Then we took our crayons and we added lots of pattern and color. And by the way, while you were gone doing yours, I was adding more to mine. I added some color all around here. I added some double zigzags and lots of stuff, extra patterns and extra lines. Remember, don't color it all in. We need the white to show for our next part, which is using our watercolors with a brush. And in case you don't have a brush, which you should have by now, you can use the Q-tips. They're fun to use too. I like using them. And of course, you need a container that has some water in it. You don't need too much. And I always like a little paper towel just in case I have to dry my brush. Okay, so let me get set. But since I'm using watercolor, I don't want to get my desk all full of water, so I use my messy mat. As you can see, it is a messy mat, but that's okay. It's supposed to be messy. There. Now I'm set. This is just a big old piece of cardboard. That's all it is. And I use it whenever I do something a little bit messy. So I think I'm ready to begin. Okay, now, last time we were together, you have all this. Now we're going to start to use our watercolors. Since crayons are made of wax and water don't mix. See, I can even swish my crayon around in there and nothing's going to happen. It doesn't melt or anything. We're going to use that idea to put our color in our snake. So let's start by putting some water in each, including black for this, boys and girls. You can use black and brown, and put some water in each color just to get it started making paint. After all, when it's dry, there's no paint. All right, so let's begin. Little water, and by the way, when you use black with the light colors, it looks great. Let me show you. A little black, I'm just picking up a little color, and look at that. Okay, a little water and black paint, and just go right over everything. Right over it. A little water and some black paint. See that? With the light colors, it really shows up. And you can continue. Let's change color and let's use a little orange. Make some paint. And let's use some orange. Actually, my orange is a little bit dirty, so it looks sort of brown. But that's okay. That's just fine. I don't mind. Lots of colors. Just use the tip of your brush and go back and forth. Let's try a little red. There we go, a little red. See, if you pressed on the crayons like I asked you to, it will work very well. If you didn't press on the crayons, you may be having a little bit of trouble now getting it to work. I'm going to use the Q-tip now just to show you that that works too. All right. I will do a little bit of, let's see, some yellow. Put a little water in there, rub the Q-tip gently, and start to paint. So, if you don't have a brush, yeah, go out and get brushes. The dollar store has packages. I'm sure you'll be able to find things that you need. Here's some blue. I'm going to put blue against the orange. See? When you use the dark colors with the light color crayons, it looks so cool. See that? And if you press hard You should get, let's go, I'm going to go right to his head. What color should I make his head? Oh, I think I'll make it like a snaky green with the Q-tip. Okay. And here's a little purple. I'll put a little purple over here. See my light colors with the dark background and my dark colors with the light background. And when you're done, you'll have everything all painted in there. Now, you really need to wait until it's dry because the next step is to cut it from the tail all the way around on your spiral, all the way around till you get to the head. So it has to be dry or else your fingers will get to be all full of paint. Just follow your spiral all the way around. La la la. Just focus on what you're doing and follow the spiral. If you go off a teeny bit, don't worry about it. Just go right back onto the spiral line. Here we go. Gets a little tricky as you get more towards the head, which is of course the middle. Here we go, here we go. I want to make sure I show you how to be careful that you don't cut off the head. There. Follow it around. Around we go. Sometimes you have to put the scissors in a different place. Follow it. Turn it as you cut with your scissors. Turn it as you cut. Turn it as you cut. Turn it as you cut. I'm just almost holding my scissors still and turning this around. And as you get to the end where you stopped, that's where you stop cutting. Don't cut it all the way or you'll cut off the head. There. There we go. And stretch it up. Stretch it up till we have our nice little bouncy spiral. Now, if you happen to have an extra little scrap of red paper or pink or yellow, whatever you want, you can cut a long strip for the tongue. You don't have to, but if you happen to have it and you want to, you can cut a nice long piece for the tongue and glue it onto the back side. Give it a little curl, and there you have it. There's your spiral snake, boys and girls. You can hang it from the ceiling. You can make a little, teacher can make a little hole, or you can make a little hole and hang it and watch it turn as the air in your classroom circulates. So here we are, boys and girls, beautiful patterned spiral snakes made with crayons, watercolors, a marker, and a paper plate. If you don't have the marker to draw the line, crayon is fine, like we did with this one. So please remember, take a picture, boys and girls, send it to me. Don't forget to tell me who you are, and send it to ellisartysmarties@gmail.com. Oh, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Touch the subscribe button. Okay, thanks, boys and girls. I'll see you next time.